channel, everybody. My name is Rick Bork. If you haven't seen my videos before, when you're done viewing this one, please take the opportunity to go check them out. There's a wide variety. Most of them deal with the farm and the cabin and things of that nature. Some of them are just funny spoofs. And I see we lost a couple of subscribers probably because of those. That's fine. You guys very much have the right to unsubscribe, and if you don't want to view my content, I'm okay with that, because there's plenty of people out there that eventually will. So anyway, today we got a lot of stuff going on. It's Saturday, it's the weekend, so we don't get to sit around. We gotta put our boots on the ground and get to work. So we got cows to separate, we got a fencing issue, we gotta work in the barn, we got outbuilding to get started on. We got a lot to do, so come along for the day. Probably break it up a little bit so there ain't too many long videos here, and let's get to work. Alright folks, we're back up here at the farm. Our first order of business today is we're going to hop in the little Kubota tractor. We're going to go out and we're going to move the bale feeders up into the pens that we're going to bring the cattle into. So let's hop in the tractor, take a ride, go get the bale feeders moved up, and then we'll fill them up with bales. Wrong camera. Alright, we're just moving bale feeders. I'll spin the camera around here and show you what I'm doing a little bit, and then I'll finish up and we'll get back to doing something else a little bit more exciting. So this is where I've been feeding the cows, out here, and I'm moving them up by the barn, up there, because during calving season, it's much easier to have them it's a lot easier to have them up by the barn, and I got 4 separate big pens up there, so that way the ones that are calving, I can shuffle them into the pens in the barn and they can calve inside and out of the weather. The ones that haven't can stay in a pen, the ones that have can stay in another, and then I got the bulls and the steers, they can stay in the 4th one. So it works out that way to keep them sorted and separated. Sometimes you got one mother cow she's a little bit defensive of her kid. You might have to cut that one off from them for a little while and let her calm down, so otherwise she starts ramming the other cows and things like that. So it happens. We don't get it a lot, but it does happen. So this is just a look at life on the farm. It's not always exciting and it's not always fun. We're not always breaking stuff. Sometimes you just gotta come out here and do the slow and boring things. And you know, I'm running in low range second gear. I'm doing about 1 mile an hour with these bale feeders. You start bouncing that loader, you're gonna break the side of the bale feeder off. And it's just a lot easier around the machine and everything. Especially when I gotta lift these bale feeders up over the fence like this. When you get them up that high to go through the gate, if you're going fast, you're going to break that bale feeder off. So it's all some things you learn the hard way, and some things you just know you should know better. Sometimes I know I should know better, and then I learn the hard way anyway. But we're figuring it out. I haven't, I've pretty much been around the farm my entire life. Spent a lot of my summers as a kid working on the farm. Spent probably thousands of hours driving tractor when I was younger. So, but this is like we're like 7 months into me owning this farm now, so, and I'm making a lot of changes and changing up a lot of stuff because it's just me. I don't have a whole bunch of help. I don't have people. I don't have 2, 3, 4 people. I got me, so I gotta change things and I gotta make it work with one person. And sometimes you gotta think outside the box a little bit, especially when you're moving cattle and things like that. It gets to be a little difficult. So we're gonna get to working on that barn, and then we're gonna put a system of gates in the barn for moving cattle through the barn. And then when the ground thaws this summer, I got another system I designed that I'm going to put outside behind the barn once the ground thaws, and I can put posts in. That way I can use that for sorting and separating cattle and loading cattle and things like that. If it doesn't work, I'll just have to change it. That's one thing with me. If I don't like something, it's going to get changed. So stick around. I'm going to finish feeding cattle here and moving cattle feeders. And alright folks, now that we got the cattle moved up, we got the bale feeders moved up, and we got them fed, I need to move some lumber with this thing. So I'm going to show you the setup I got here. You can, now I didn't build this, you can buy these. If you want some more information on that, feel free to comment down below and I can set you up with that. So, our setup here, we can take these bale spears out, throw those pallet forks on in a couple short minutes here. So I'll show you what we got going. Then I'll put that nut on the back of that main spear real tight. Just hand tight, snug it in there. It's a tapered fit, so if you hand tighten it, it fits pretty good. Then you're not running around looking for a wrench either. So take your fork. There you go. Alright folks, we got the lumber moved up by the barn over there. That's going to be used for part 4 of the barn rental video. So you'll have to jump over and check that one out. That'll be coming up shortly. Got the tractor put away. I'm going to hop in my little Kubota machine and head out to the cabin and check the wood stove. So we're going to wrap this video up for now. We'll go see what other kind of trouble we can get into later. So for right now, I do appreciate you guys watching. Click that subscribe button, questions, comments below, and we'll see you again next time.